When Ausom asked us if we'd like to try out this new scooter, we weren't sure we'd actually use it. So stay tuned because we're going to show you how the Ausom L2 Max fits right into our full-time RV life.
With a heart full of freedom, we greet each day free to roll. Can't you see the beauty of this land? It's where we're meant to be. From coast to coast, let the good times roll. In our Alliance paradigm, we're free in our soul.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Billy.
I'm Sean.
And we're free to roam. This morning we are in London, Kentucky at the RVing in London rally, but I need Sean to go run up to the office and take care of some paperwork for me, so he's going to try out his new toy.
Yeah, it's the Ausom Ausom L2 Max scooter. It's dual motor, dual suspension, and it's really made kind of for adults. It's a beefy, stout
if you can
scooter.
see over here when he's standing up by it, y'all look at this. Even with me, look how tall that is. It is taller than my shoulder. It's a, you know, you're not going to be hunched over riding this scooter, right?
Yeah, no, it fits. I won't say all riders. I think the weight capacity is 287, so maybe some really, really big guys it can't handle. But man, this thing rips. It's got great power, and for right now, though, it's going to get me where I need to go. So let me
go take care of that business for me. All right, we'll see you in a minute. There he gone. Whew. How was it? You got back fast.
Well, yeah, it's telling you. This thing has got it where it counts. A lot of technology in this scooter too. So it's 48 volt battery, but it also has this key,
like
electronic key, so it'll unlock the dash when I get ready to go. Here's my indicators, the throttles here, dual mechanical brakes that are awesome, and then this dual drive mode, on or off when you push that, and that engages the front motor. Also has blinkers and a pretty loud horn. So anyway,
and it lights up blue. Look at that, like free to roam
it's
blue.
super cool. Yeah, I've got some dirt on it because I've been taking advantage of all the uses you have for a scooter around an RV park, especially during a rally, because I'm always having to run and go grab something. So
we got to carry this somewhere, so we're gonna show you guys how we're gonna put it in the back of the truck. Is it pretty easy to fold up?
it is really easy to fold up. It is very sturdy though, so it has some weight to it. It's heavy. You can tell this is not
kid scooter.
This is not a toy by any means, and it's not a kid scooter, but it does fold up really easily. Have this little like a positive wedge that goes in there on the front stem, and then clip that open. Goes right into the
Let me just pick it up. Nice. So Sean talks about it not being a toy. So one of the downsides of it is that it is a little heavy. So I'm going to show you. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's one of the downsides to this is that it is very heavy. I could not lift that into the back of the truck by myself. So know that it's not lightweight. It's not just throw it in the truck real quick and go for me. It's a little too heavy for me. But I guess that means on the other side it is very sturdy.
Yeah, for sure. It does have dual charging ports. So it comes with one charger, 2 amp charger. And for the size of battery that's in here, it'll probably take 10 to 12 hours to do a full charge with one charger. One of the accessories that they have is a second charger, so you can charge it twice as fast. But you do have to purchase that additionally.
Also, it has a phone charging capability, so you can charge
USB or USB-C right there in the front. Yeah. It's pretty cool. And the electronics on this thing are pretty top notch, if you ask me. I mean, the display is very easy to read. That locked back in with the pin, so let me demonstrate that real quick. When I brought the handlebars back up, the pin locked in, but to really secure this thing down, you got this like kind of cam lock style. And then, man, it is sturdy, rock solid.
Okay.
10-inch tires, LED front light. I personally don't like that it's mounted down so low, but you know, there's probably other options if you want to do something like that. The kick plate, very sturdy, and it's a nice wide base. Swing arm suspension, dual motors, dual suspension. This thing eats up bumps, terrain. Around a campsite, that comes in really handy because you never know, especially if you're out boondocking, you want to get on trail. We don't want to unload the e-bikes necessarily for something that big. I can jump on this and be gone and back before Billy even knows I'm gone.
Okay, Sean, let's talk about a couple things we don't like about the scooter. I'll tell you my first thing that I don't like. It's not a deal breaker for me, but I don't like how heavy it is because it's too heavy for me to pick up and throw in the truck. I could jump on it and ride it if it's set up, but if it's in the truck or something and I had to unload it, I wouldn't be able to do it. It's heavy. Also, I think another negative is when you fold it up, the handlebar doesn't stay locked. You kind of got to maneuver it to get it to stay folded up. If not, it unfolds.
Yeah, I've seen some different scooters that have like a more of a clip locking mechanism. This one doesn't like lock in, so
Okay.
it doesn't stay closed. Again, not a deal breaker.
That's another
That's just something that you need to know about. I would rather see the headlight incorporated somewhere higher so you can get more of the road lit up in front of you. Anytime a headlight is down that low, you don't get great illumination. But that light is actually pretty good. It's just I just don't like the way it's low.
Okay. All right, let's talk about the positives. I think one of the positives I like is how wide and beefy the tires are because it feels like you can balance on it. It feels very sturdy.
Yeah, it's a
from the
stable
tires.
ride.
From the tire perspective, it feels very sturdy.
Oh yeah.
I also like how wide the platform is to stand on because I feel like even if you had small feet or big feet, you could definitely fit on the platform nicely. It's nice and wide.
When I notice when I'm riding, I can maneuver around, change my feet, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Another thing I really like is the lights. The top of the platform you stand on has some blue LED lights, and I think that's pretty cool, not just for it looks cool, but it lights you up, so if you're riding in the dark, somebody should be able to see you and know that, oh, there's something there, I should be careful.
Yep. Another positive for me would just be the overall like value. You know, a scooter like this, I think right now, I just checked the website, normally $1,049, it's on for like $949 right now. So not a toy scooter by any means, but for the value, what you get with the dual motors, dual suspension, the dual swing arms, I mean, it is really well put together. Yes. And then you got the mechanical disc brakes and the NEC unlock, so you don't have to type a password in, but it's, you know, gives it a little bit of security. All those features, you know, you usually don't see that on a scooter kind of in this at this price point. So what you get for the money for this scooter,
Definitely a value.
it is a performer.
Okay. One more thing that I think is a good thing about it is it's tall. The handlebars standing next to it are above my shoulder, which means when you're on it and you're riding it, you're not hunched over uncomfortably where your back hurts. You can actually stand up straight and ride it, which is very handy because sometimes scooters you have to bend over and it's very uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's not like you know, built for kids just be racing around. Adults can comfortably ride this thing, especially around a campground, which is how we're going to be using it. It doesn't have to just be a tool. The fun factor is off the charts.
I did it! Okay, it's not as scary as I thought it was, honestly. I'll be honest. I was terrified to get on this, but you can go as fast as you want to. Like, Sean can get up to, what, 38 miles an hour?
Easily hit the 38 miles an hour.
I only got to, like, maybe 8 miles an hour, and that was fine for me, so. Okay. We have really enjoyed trying out the Ausom L2 Max scooter on all of our adventures, from the RV park to rallies to anywhere around the camper. We've included a link to the Ausom L2 Max down in the description of this video. If you're interested, extra chargers are available for $59, and we've got a discount code that'll give you an extra $50 off your purchase, and that discount code will be down below in the description as well, but it is FRD2. That gets you $50 off. If you are interested and you'd like to check it out, go ahead and click that link down below in the description and let us know in the comments down below what you think about this scooter, if it's something you'd be interested in or if it's just not for you. Thanks again for tuning in, you guys. We really appreciate you checking out this product. Until next time, safe travels. We'll see you out there.
Heart full of freedom, we greet each day free to can't you see?